Many wonder how they can make more money, how they can become rich, or how they can increase their net worth. That's exactly what today's video is about. Hello and welcome back to OnlyPay. We'll be discussing about 7 assets that have the potential to make you rich. Be sure to watch all the way to the end. If you are new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button below from our life-changing content. Someone who works in private equity and has a lot of connections to affluent individuals sent me to these 7 assets. That's why it's so important that you to remain connected, because he also revealed me that the asset that is 50% responsible for those people's success is the first place. To avoid any misconceptions, and because I have found that many people already make a mistake here, let's first explain 2 questions. Number 1. What exactly is an asset? Number 2. When does a person become truly wealthy? So, what exactly an asset? As long as you hold the asset, it will continue to generate income on your behalf even when you are sleeping. As a result, an asset is something that earns money for you without requiring any of your time, resulting in what is known as passive income. And when does one become wealthy? I don't believe there is a single universal accepted definition of what it means to be wealthy. For one individual, someone with 200,000 US dollars in their account is wealthy. For account, someone with 2 million US dollars in their account is wealthy. And for yet another, someone with just 3,000 a month in income but only 15 hours of labor each week is wealthy. Real wealth, however, can only be defined by the asset you hold or the fact that you own things that generate income regardless of how much effort you put into them over time. So, what are the 7 assets that may help you to become wealthy, and which asset is considered as the most important factor in a person's ability to become wealthy? Before I share the secret, I'm curious as to what you believe is the most valuable position in the hands of wealthy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's all about you. First position, the first of the richest people most prized position is their own company. Why? That's because you can make money doing nothing but sleeping. All of the most difficult asset to create is your company's ability to succeed. What do the world's wealthiest people have in common? They are self-employed. There are no doubt that Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg are the best in the world. While you may know affluent individuals in your community, you also notice that most of them operate their own businesses. Right now, the most pressing question is, what sort of business should you start? But if you are unable or unwilling to start your own firm, then the second place of asset from the affluent may be of interest to you. Investing in a company using stock, owning stock in a company comes in second on the list of wealthiest people preferred assets. A whopping 20% of super rich make us use of this strategy to grow their fortunes. Because here, too, a company's stockholders have the ability to make money around the clock. Purchasing stock enables you to partake in the company's growth and, in some situations, to receive dividends on your investment. Warren Buffett is an example of a successful entrepreneur who didn't start his own firm. In the stock market, he made most of his money. However, he also provided similar service to others, which led to today's Berkshire Hathaway. There is no guarantee of success with buy and hold approach, particularly in today's volatile market. To get a head start, I recommended downloading a free Blinkist trial edition, which contains a slew of books on investing condensed into one convenient package. Commodities are at third position on the list of most popular investment. Commodities such as gold, silver, and oil are not only necessary for our economy, but they also help to reduce risk. Even if the value of our currency declines or disappears, you still have something of worth. There are 3 ways to obtain commodities. ETFs allow you to invest in commodities. Commodities can be purchased through the future market in physical form. Ultimately, the decision is yours. and it is influenced by the reason for which you are procuring the goods. Buy them in tangible form. If you want to reduce the chance of our currency crashing, investing in an ETF on future contract is good way to profit from an increase in the value of your portfolio. Investing in real estate in the form of most popular asset among the rich, with a share of little under 10%. There are always be value in real estate, and that value will rise in the future as housing demand rises and supply falls. Making money with mortgage and using that money for your own riches is possible in real estate. Imagine that you make $3,000 a month from your job. Afterward, there is the option of borrowing 300,000 US dollars from the bank to buy, for example, a 6-unit home. You will make $600 each unit, or 3,600 per month. If you own all these apartments, the monthly payment of 2,000 US dollars on loan means that you have 1,600 left over each month to allow others to pay off your home. Fine. Craftsmanship art is the fifth most valuable position in the hand of wealthy with a market share of 5%. The value of art as an investment is undeniable. Someone I knew spent 5,000 US dollars on painting that currently sells between 25,000 to $30,000. That's a 5 to 6 fold return on investment. There will always be someone willing to pay a premium for fine art because human beings crave the exclusivity of owning something that no one else does. The only drawback to this asset is that you need to know which works are worth more or will be worth more in the future. Thus, you need to know the art market. Cars of the past, the aesthetic value, vintage automobiles is particularly a par with that fine art. Because it's important to know which vehicles are in great demand and which will have high future value here as well. Because of this, it's important to lose in this market if the correct components are found and sold at higher prices. Speculative, the last asset might be classified as speculative because it is more of an asset. It is fascinating pastime for the affluent, and they'll occasionally hit a home run, doubling or even tripling their money. A speculative asset might include Bitcoin or Ethereum, or perhaps cryptocurrencies in general. It is true that some argue that cryptocurrencies are loosely investment, but anyone who has actually studied investing knows that cryptocurrency are nothing more than speculative investments. The wealthy, on the other hand, utilize their asset just 5% of the time because of the rationale. If you want to earn a quick buck, investing in other assets is better bet because you have less risk of losing it all. But one thing I almost forgot. Lastly, and maybe most importantly, you the reader, the finest investment you make is yourself, Warren Buffett stated. Investment is essential because without the correct education, you will not be able to adequately create any of those assets. With the help of coaching and mentorship, I have spent more than $30,000 in my own business, which has resulted in an increased revenue, most significantly, a great deal of freedom. Aside from that, the video on the right will teach you of 5 things billionaires don't buy so you can save a ton of cash. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any videos just like this one. If you enjoy this video, please give us your thoughts in the comment below, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.